For Off the Block, I'm Vane Lopes, and we are now joined by King men's volleyball head coach Ryan Booher after the tornado. Well, they are in the conference tournament final match coming up tomorrow night as they defeated Belmont Abbey in 4 games. And Coach, I got to talk to you about that upcoming match against Sparta in the finals. But first, we got to start with the semifinals. How were you able to beat the Crusaders tonight?
Just we jumped out early. And, I had a lot of intensity, and then I think Belmont Abbey made some adjustments, and we finally readjusted and came back, and just a leadership from, a lot of my guys, Nick and Jeff and Kyle, and it was a fun match. We had a great crowd, but, just a lot of energy, but I thought we played well for the most part.
Yeah, well, talking about Jeff tonight, Jeff Sprayberry, 19 kills tonight, about, 400. It seems like, this is becoming the norm for him, the type of performances. Can you just talk about what he's been able to do to be so good offensively this season?
Oh man, he has been, his 4 years here, he's been just phenomenal. And it just seems like every year he's gotten better, some part of his game, whether it was serve receive. And it seems like this year his vision and just, making the smart decision with his swings and just, improving just his vertical, just everything he's done. It's like he's the guy you can just throw the ball to and he's going to make a good swing and get you a point.
Yeah. And, on the other side as well, Bell continued to have double-digit kills. How important is that for you to have that balance in the offense when Bell is clicking and Sprayberry?
Oh, I'm sure other teams, and I've coached against, we've played some teams like that too, where their offense is spread and you can't really concentrate on that one guy. And Kyle has, been consistent and done a great job, and just, it's sort of, you got to pick your poison with either Kyle or Jeff most of the nights. So,
yeah. Coach, I want to ask you, you guys are hosting the conference tournament this season, which, is exciting, but comes with, potentially some additional distractions and everything along those lines. So with that being said, how happy were you to see your team come out in that first game and really, put the pedal to the metal and win 25-12?
Oh, it was great. I think we were all a little anxious. It's like we were talking, it felt like the minutes were slower than ever the last 2 or 3 days to get to this point. And it was nice being here at home and having our home crowd. And the guys just came out just focused and were clicking and everything. And, it was fun. It was very enjoyable.
Now, looking ahead, you're going to be taking on Barden. They were able to beat Mount Olive. Big showdown, number 1, number 2 seed. You guys went 15-1 in, the regular season, only losses against each other. What's your initial thoughts on playing the Bulldogs after only seeing them a few weeks ago?
I'm sure they're going to be ready to go. In fact, I know they are. They're a tough team. They've got some very talented players. And, I think tomorrow night's just going to be, as we call it, a war. I mean, it's just going to be back and forth. And exciting to be a part of and to play. It's good volleyball. It's so much fun.
What do you think has been the biggest thing that you've learned about Barden in the 2 matches that you've gone up against them so far this season?
They are very resilient. They just have so many weapons, with the Angelos and Alexa and Vasilis, and then their middles run well. I mean, they're probably as balanced as we are, so it's hard to key in on one guy sometimes, and others can hurt you. So, and they, well coached, and just they play with a lot of emotion.
Yeah. And 2 final questions for you, Coach, before we let you go. First, you look at this matchup for Barden. It's going to be on your home court. How important do you feel is home court advantage for you guys?
I think it's huge. I mean, we've had great success here this year. Our home crowds have been very, supportive, and it's just nice. I mean, we were just talking. It's nice to go home and go to my own bed instead of having to stay in a hotel tonight, and that's a big thing. Even for the guys, it's sort of getting their own rhythm and their own routine instead of being a little bit off. So I think it's a huge factor for us.
Yeah. And final question for you, and we'll let you go on this. This is the first time since the Conference Carolinas got the NCAA tournament bid that your program is in the championship match. What does this mean for the program to be 1 game away from NCAA tournament bid?
It's been, it's great. A lot of our alumni are just excited, and it's just another step for us to get to and to try to achieve. And, it's great, and it's been our goal. So I hope that tomorrow night we can come out and be ready to achieve that goal. And, it'd be a great step for this program. And, in this conference, our conference keeps getting better and better, and I hope that we can have a chance to represent it.